If you're looking for the best bouldering crash pad, here's a list you must see. We made this list based on our personal preference and sorted it based on their features, prices, quality, durability, and reputation of the manufacturers and customer feedback. Also, we've included options for every type of customer. So let's get started. At the first position of our list, we have Black Diamond Circuit. Let's start by saying that this isn't the best option for seasoned boulderers. In brief, it lacks the thicker padding by being just thick enough for short bouldering problems. On account of this, Circuit makes up for this by pricing their padding at a reasonable price. If you're looking for a backup crash pad or starting out, then you'll benefit the most from the Black Diamond Circuit crash pad. It has an approximate area of 12 feet, thus giving you plenty of space for short climbs. In addition, the square edges make it compatible with other similar pads because the edges will sit flush against one another. The outer shell features a polyurethane-coated 900 denier nylon construction. Since it has a PU coating, it will shed some water, but it won't be 100% waterproof. Inside the pad, you'll find both closed-cell polyethylene foam and EVA foam layers to keep the structure rigid yet soft. This hinge-style pad has a set of both adjustable shoulder and waist straps. However, only the shoulder straps have decent padding. Thankfully, it only weighs 8.3 pounds. Still, its 3 easy hook metal buckles keep the crash pad shut for transportation. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Mad Rock R3. Unusual as it might look, the R3 bouldering pad is the best crash mat for uneven terrain. To begin with, you can cover anything from tree stumps to boulders. This is all due to its peculiar build. It has 7 separate baffles, coupled with recycled shredded EVA foam inside each. In effect, each crash pad baffle is responsible for providing cushioning. The Mad Rock R3 crash pad also has a gap between each section, and as a result, this allows it to be shaped to whatever surface you will be falling on. Additionally, this bouldering crash pad is easy to store. Simply wrap it like a burrito and strap it down. The 1,680 denier exterior ensures that the pad lives to expectations. Without a doubt, it does. A fellow boulderer has one of these bad boys, and it has in a single tier. In spite of the many falls it's absorbed, Mad Rock's customer service deserves kudos because they sent him a bag full of recycled EVA foam to replace the stuffing of his R3 once it wore out. Still, there are some cons. To clarify, the padding isn't consistent across the crash pad. The impact might be felt more in some areas of the pad. The number 3 position is held by Mad Rock Mad Pad Crash Pad. Mad Rock offers a less expensive crash pad for the budget-conscious boulderer. Their starter pad, Mad Pad, retails for less than $200 and packs all the essential features that any beginner will need. Similar to the Mad Rock R3, the Mad Pad is a classic hinge construction, but unlike the R3, this model lacks a PU-coated exterior, resulting in a shell that may tear more easily and isn't as waterproof. On the inside, you will find a single 3-inch open-cell foam layer sandwiched by 2 1-inch closed-cell foam layers. Indeed, there's nothing more reassuring than having a thick pad watching your back. Not only do you get a thicker pad, but you also get 12 square feet of a safer landing than the previous crash mat. If you want to take advantage of the Velcro straps to increase landing coverage, then fasten 2 or more Mad Pad together. Not only do you end up with a thicker pad, but also make it suitable for a wider range of bouldering problems. Lastly, this crash pad has padded shoulder straps, an adjustable waist belt, and a chest strap, which makes it easier to carry despite weighing 14 pounds. Next at number 4, we have PETZL NIMBO Crash Pad. If we didn't mention the PETZL NIMBO Crash Pad as a supplementary crash pad, then this wouldn't be a comprehensive review. Although, you might well skip this one if you are looking for a stand-alone bouldering pad. All in all, it's ideal for filling the gaps between 2 other pads. Supplementary crash mats are used to add a couple of inches of padding on top of regular and full-size bouldering pads' landing area for times when you're climbing greater heights. The durable corduroy exterior also keeps the water from soaking the 1-inch polyethylene foam interior. Additionally, the reinforced lower seams help to minimize tearing. Both the waterproof material and strengthened stitching increases the lifespan of this bouldering crash pad. It offers 4 square feet of coverage. While this isn't impressive, it's because this is a supplementary bouldering pad. In particular, what we didn't like is that it only has 1 strap. Even though the pad is not heavy, it can be awkward to carry since it doesn't offer backpack straps. It's best to stash it inside your main pad in order to keep your hands free. The number 5 position is held by Black Diamond Mondo Crash Pad. With almost 20 square feet of the landing area, the Mondo is the biggest bouldering pad we've reviewed thus far. It's also one of the thickest crash pads. On the whole, we totally recommend this pad for all those boulderers that like to push their limits doing highball bouldering. Sadly for your wallet, you will pay more because safety comes at a price. Overall, there's nothing to complain about construction-wise. To explain, you get a closed cell PE foam at the top of the pad, a high compression PU foam layer at the bottom, and soft open cell foam in between. Falling doesn't get more comfortable than this. The Mondo Crash Pad is a durable and waterproof PU-coated nylon top and sides. It also has a rubberized bottom which increases the grip on slippery surfaces. In short, this long-lasting shell performs well no matter the weather. Keep in mind that since this is a classic hinge bouldering pad, you might have a hard time using it on bumpy uneven ground. Both the padded shoulder and waist belt make up the carrying system. The shoulder and waist straps are adjustable. However, we think that Black Diamond could have added more cushioning to them, given that it weighs around 20 pounds. The number 6 position is dominated by Mad Rock Triple Mad Pad. If you like the Mad Pad we've reviewed before, but you want something bigger, then this is maybe the one for you. With a little over 20 square feet, this oversized bouldering pad is the perfect body for highball boulderers. It's similar to the size of a twin bed but wider. Like the previous pad, the Triple Mad Pad has 5 inches of both open and closed cell foam to absorb the energy of the fall and is great for tall boulders where you get more coverage. But it's quite heavy to take on a long approach. The foam is quite stiff, so this pad should last you a while, but the shell isn't that great. It's neither waterproof nor as abrasion resistant as other models. Then again, this isn't surprising given the low price for this oversized bouldering pad. The shoulder straps and waist belt could use work. Not only does it lack enough padding on the shoulder straps, but also the waist belt for carrying the 24 pounds of crash pad weight. In other words, you may find it difficult to carry this pad on short walks. While it does have metallic easy hook buckles to keep it closed, there aren't any exterior gear loops. You'll have to decide whether the lack of extra loops to attach gear or hip belt padding is worth the savings on one of the most affordable oversized bouldering crash mats. Moving on to the next at number 7 with PETZL CIRRO Crash Pad. It is time to show something for the taco style enthusiast, the PETZL CIRRO. Not only does it cover up to 18 square feet, 3.8 for 0.8 feet with 5-inch thick padding, but this pad will take falls like a champ. This hingeless pad has 3 layers of foam inside. Hence, each one has a different density and unique purpose. On the exterior, we find a waterproof reinforced shell. Equally, all corners and lower seams enjoy extra protection against hits in rough ground. One thing that we love about this pad is that it has zippers instead of straps to close it. As a result, this safety feature allows you to stash some gear inside without worrying it fall out. Also, take advantage of the multiple handles to move the open pad around. Thankfully, you do get a fairly decent carrying system with enough padding. You can also adjust all straps, as well as the one on the chest, so the weight is distributed evenly. In addition, the straps keep the pad from moving as you hike. The PETZL CIRRO Crash Pad also has a flap that zips over the carrying straps, which is definitely handy when bouldering over mud. Surely, you never have to deal with a muddy back. The number 8 position is held by METOLIUS Session Roman 2 Crash Pad. The Session Roman 2 bouldering pad by METOLIUS features a classic hinge build with exactly 12 square feet of coverage. Together with a carpeted logo down the middle, this patch serves as a wiping mat for your shoes or to get rid of the excess chalk. The METOLIUS Session Roman 2 Crash Pad has a nylon exterior tough enough to handle sharper edges. However, if the terrain is rocky and you're an experienced boulderer, you'll want a crash mat with a more durable fabric. Also, Session Roman 2 isn't waterproof. If you're a seasoned climber who will be in place of your mat on wet ground, then you might want to pass on this pad. Specifically, what makes the Session Roman 2 unique is its flap closure system. Just wrap the pad with the flaps. Then use the straps to fasten the cover. Once you are ready to climb, flip the mat over to cover the padded shoulder and waist straps while you are bouldering. Not only does the Session Roman 2 have a 4-inch thick closed and open cell foam body, but gives just enough cushioning to handle most falls. However, we don't recommend using it for highball bouldering because it can absorb impacts from greater heights. Lastly, if you plan on climbing to greater heights, then make sure to bring another crash pad. Next at number 9, we have METOLIUS Shortstop. Are you looking to add an extra layer of protection? Or do you want to cover a rock or sharp edge? If you answered yes to either one, the Shortstop by METOLIUS then is an affordable solution. It is larger than the PETZL NIMBO supplementary pad, thus offering more landing surface. However, what you gain in square feet, you lose in thickness. Important to realize, there's a single 0.75-inch closed cell foam layer, barely enough protection. Still, you are paying around $40 less. So, we think it is an awesome deal for budget-conscious boulderers. In the same way as most supplementary crash pads, the Shortstop exterior comprises a nylon shell with two handles at opposite sides. It also doesn't fold. On the other hand, transporting it shouldn't be an issue. Because it's small, it can tuck inside a hinge-style bouldering pad. Finally, the number 10 position is dominated by Black Diamond Drop Zone. Described by its maker as the perfect daily driver for the dedicated boulderer, the Black Diamond Drop Zone is perfect for any boulderer, beginner to elite, looking for an affordable pad to suit general climbing needs. While this pad may not be best for huge traverses or hard-pounding highballs, its continuous style and flexible nature easily adapts to all manner of terrain. If using it on flat ground, it'll work nicely with other pads since Black Diamond just redesigned the formerly rounded corners into square ones. An elastic mesh flap keeps the taco firmly shut with shoes and chalk inside while allowing for fast access. Plus, it's extremely easy to haul, even on long approaches thanks to the waist belt and newly updated suspension system. Not that you need it, seeing as this pad weighs a measly 10 pounds. The new Drop Zone also features a more durable shell that's both abrasion and water resistant, so you can boulder year-round without concern of what the elements are doing to the foam inside. That's all for today. We upload fitness product review videos every single day, so don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for the upcoming video notification.